Hello and welcome viewers, you're watching Afternoon Update at Nirmal. Clearly, if you go to see in terms of the markets, they have continued to trade weak after the kind of pessimistic start that we had seen, and this is mainly on the back of the feeble global cues that we've picked up, especially in terms of US as well as Asian markets. Now, taking this into consideration, if you see in terms of the macroeconomic data as well, that has been pretty weak, and that's something which is having an impact as well. So clearly the bourses have continued to trade in the red, and this is in the early noon session. However, major selling has been witnessed in terms of where frontline blue chip stocks go. Mainly stocks from real estate, metals as well as the banking counters. These have been sectors where we have seen majority of the weakness that has come in. However, you have consumer durables, even to take into consideration healthcare as well as IT counters. These are the only ones which have come in and supported the markets in this day. Clearly, overall, if you go to see, the sentiments have actually got a hit as well on the back of the India's retail inflation that has actually jumped to almost around 68-month high, and that has come in at around 7.59% in the month of January. Whereas if you see in terms of the industrial production as well, that has contracted by almost around 0.3% in the month of December, versus a growth of almost 1.8% that we'd already seen in the month of November. Clearly, the depreciating rupee is also something which is having an impact at this hour as we speak. On the global front, if you go to see, most of Asian equity benchmarks are trading lower, and this is mainly on the back of the steep rise that we've seen in the number of new coronavirus cases as well. So that's something which is having an impact overall in terms of Indian markets. Broader markets, a pretty mixed trade is what we are witnessing. Let's head across to a little bit of stock specific action as we speak. In terms of the newsmakers, you have the insurance companies that are in focus today, and that's mainly because now the cabinet has gone ahead and approved the capital infusion and an immediate release of almost around 2,500 odd crores, and this is for the PSU insurance companies as well. Moving from there on, you have Care Ratings. That's another stock to focus on. The stock is down almost around 7% in trade as we speak. And that's mainly because the reports are suggesting that SB Mainak, who's the chairman of Care Ratings, has tendered his resignation. So on that bad news, you have some bit of pressure that's building in terms of where Care Ratings is concerned. On the back of earnings, you have IRCTC. That stock has surged in trade. In fact, it's hit record high levels, and this is mainly on the back of Q3 earnings. So good news coming in for a few of the investors watching us. And lastly, another stock from the broader markets that's seeing good returns today is Tasty Bite Eatables, a fifth consecutive session where the stock is seeing smart gains. The stock has surged almost around 15% today and is trading at record high levels. So these are a few of the newsmakers that we will have been watching out for in today's day of trade. In fact, now let me take you through a few of the nifty gainers as well. So you have Yes Bank, Z Entertainment, Titan, SBI, as well as TCS. These are a few of the top gainers in terms of Nifty 50. Whereas on the losing streak, you have Coal India, Kotak Mahindra Bank, IndusInd, as well as Maruti Suzuki. Taking into consideration the broader markets, again, as we mentioned, Torrent Power, IFCI, Venky's, as well as Welspun India, top gainers coming in from Nifty 500, as well as if you see in terms of Nifty 500 losers, you have GE Shipping, Care Ratings, we already told you why the stock is down, Swan Energy, Natco Pharma, as well as Gayatri Projects. So these are a few of the movers and shakers in afternoon trade. Thank you for watching us. We will be back with our close update soon. Thank you.